Hey, what's going on? It is Steph here from stephjking.com, coming to you from beautiful Brisbane, Australia. And I may have a smile on my face right now, but early this morning I woke up in the worst mood. It was absolutely horrible. I had a bad dream, and then I woke up and I had like a massive headache, and then I was just in this really negative mindset. And I don't even know why. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to actually share with you how to deal with a bad mood and how I was able to turn it around from this morning to now, which is 3:30. So it did take me a good few hours, but I got there. So stick around and I'm going to share with you my tips on how I deal with a bad mood. Number one is seek support. So I can normally tell when I'm in a really bad mood. So the first thing I like to do is I like to tell my partner, Tom, that I am in a bit of a bad mood and just to take it a little bit easy on me. So we have a very playful relationship, but when I'm in a bad mood, just everything annoys me. So I just let him know what's going on and I just ask him to be a little bit more sensitive until I can get myself out of that mood. Number two is do something that makes you happy. And we did that this morning. So one of the most important things to me personally is my relationship with my partner and having quality time with him. So I know that when we spend some really good quality time together, my love cup is filled up and it just makes me feel that little bit better. And our thing is watching movies. So we just went to the cinemas this morning. It was like the 10 o'clock session, so it was super early. And just like getting myself out of the house, being outside, even though we kind of went to a shopping center and we ended up inside, just getting away from the house and just spending some time with him and doing what we enjoy doing, which is watching movies, kind of just lifted my spirits that little bit more. So figure out what it is that makes you happy and try and do it as soon as possible. Ring up one of your girlfriends or your guy friends, whatever, or family members, and just be like, what are you up to? Let's go for a swim. Let's go to the beach. Let's have a coffee catch up. Whatever it is that's going to uplift your spirits, do it even if you may feel like that you really don't want to and you prefer to like just sook it over in bed. It's not going to help. It's going to make things worse. Get yourself outside, do something that's going to make you happy. Number three is acknowledge how you're feeling, even if it doesn't make sense to you, and know that it's okay to feel that way. So I didn't beat myself up over the fact that I was in a bad mood. It frustrated me because I knew I didn't want to be in a bad mood and I knew I could turn it around, but I had to let myself just be in that moment for a short period of time. But the thing that I've learned to do is, even though I could sit there for a couple of hours and just be like a real sourpuss, I also know when it's time to switch it around. And that's what I did. We went to the movies, we came home, I was sitting on the couch and I was just like grumpy face. And it took 1 second for me to go, okay, enough's enough. I've sat in my little world of anger and frustration, even though I had no clue why I was feeling that way. I didn't beat myself up. I knew it was okay for me to feel that way, but I also knew it was time for me to fix it. And that leads me into my next point was I then came upstairs and I meditated. And I haven't done that in a long time, and I don't know why, because I always feel amazing when I do, and that's what I did. So I sat down and I just did it, and meditation is just amazing. It just really helps you kind of center yourself and just remove any of that emotion that you might be feeling. And I knew it was going to help me. So from sitting on the couch to then making that decision of, okay, I need to do what I have to do to get out of this mood, and I know meditation is going to help that. So came upstairs, sat down, and I meditated for 10 minutes. And my last tip for you is what I did to end it all off is after I finished meditating, I felt 10 times better. Like I could tell that that negative energy had been removed. And so I decided to sit down and I journaled. And that is my last point for you, is just to get out whatever is going on in your mind. Even if you don't understand it for yourself, just being able to remove all your different thoughts and your feelings and your emotions and getting it out of you and onto paper, it's like this big sense of relief. I tend to find that might be really confused about something, and when I journal about it, I actually come up with my own solutions, or I realize how to get around it, whatever it is that's going on. So those are my 5 tips on how to deal with the bad mood. That is just something that I've done today to really turn my mood around. If you are in a super negative mood and you just don't know why, or even if you do know why, try these tips and just see how you go. And if you have any of your own tips, then please leave a comment below and let me know what it is. I'm always looking to expand on ways on how I can turn my mood around. Anyway, I hope these tips have helped you. If they have, please give the video a thumbs up and take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.